Good morning, everyone. Welcome. It is Saturday. It is another Get to Know Them series interview with another lovely channel. That intro. I had my mind on that intro. It's building up. It really is. I'm starting to like it more and more. But we'll see how it goes from here. Good morning, everyone. This week, again, like I said, we got a great channel we're going to interview. But as always, a little shout out to Dean at The Live Place, theliveplace.com, home to all the family friendly streamers on YouTube. It's Saturday. Want something to watch? Don't know who's on. Go check out, see who's on YouTube today. Go check out The Live Place as well on YouTube. He's got some great content. Go visit Dean at The Live Place. My partner channels in crime, Pete McDevitt doing his live interviews on. Well, lately it's been almost whatever day somebody can come on with him because it is Wednesdays and Sundays, but I know he did one yesterday with Dillo Diz, great channel, brother, sister podcast channel, which I need to reach out and see if I can get him on here. But yes, go check out Pete. Pete will be live with some football stream next week. Don't know what he's doing this Sunday, but definitely go check out Pete, my partner channel in crime. Also, my other partner channel, This Our Dreams, Jeff and Angela, who will be live right after us from Epcot today. Go visit Jeff and Angela. They will be live on Epcot. They're live every Saturdays at 11 a.m. and every Thursdays at 5 p.m. So go check them out. And they're live here and there from the parks whenever they have passes to get to. And my last partner in crime, Saturday Night Discussions, who are also live today at 3 p.m. our time, 8 p.m. their time over in the UK. Go check out Saturday Night Discussions. They are my partner in crime with my Thursday show, our Thursday show of Fast Pass to Fun. So go check them out. Yes, let me get through to that. Let me get into the chat, but before I do, let's bring in my guest this week. My guest is a musical sensation from the UK. And he's already laughing. Musical sensation, that's how I know him. But he's also been a big supporter of mine for a long time now on Twitter and on the shows. And he's been booked. He's been booked for a while now. He's been waiting for this day. Nick from NBYT Vlogs. What's going on, buddy? Welcome in.
Thank you for having me.
You're very welcome. Where can we find Nick? Here's where we can find Nick. We can find Nick right there on YouTube, NBYT Vlogs. On Twitter at NBYT Vlogs, and Instagram. For some reason, he decided to go backwards. It's Vlogs NBYT.
Yeah, that wasn't me. That was Instagram's fault.
But that is Nick. We're going to leave that banner right there. Before we get into Nick, let me welcome some great people in the chat. Whoever's here already this morning. Francisco was first. Francisco, all the way in the West Coast. Wow, you are up early, my friend. Thank you for being here. Well, early, 7 a.m. It's not too early. But thanks for popping in. Jazz Hands, Autism Rocks Music by Positive Autism. Danny, Micah, more importantly, Danny, the man with the instruments, Micah, the singer, who has autism. You guys need to go check out Autism Rocks Music by Positive Autism. I can't share them out enough. Go check them out. Big supporters of the channel. Love everything Micah does. Definitely go check them out. Mickey Scholars says, what's going on? Well, good morning, good afternoon. The great British Mickey Waffle. How are you? Samara Brunning, hello. Hey, Carlos, and this Nick.
That's the wife.
That's got to be the wife. Well, wife, if you haven't subscribed yet, you like what you see, and I don't mean the guy next to you because, well, I'm assuming please consider subscribing and coming back. Good morning, Carlos. It's Corner Sports. What's going on? Thanks for popping in, Tommy from work. Claudia, welcome. Good morning. Phantasmic Ears. What is going on, Brandon? Thanks for popping in, buddy. Great British Mickey Waffle. Autism. Adventures with Sarah Robert, welcome in. Paul Angle, good morning. 11 wonderful people here this morning. Let's get everybody out. Let's share us out. Let's get people here to get to know Nick. We're going to do the get to know them. Nick,
Hello.
has 113 subs on YouTube. We got to get that up. You do have 53 videos, which every time I see something like that tells me this. You're not sub for subbing. You're not begging for subs. You're not buying subs. You're not doing all that illegal nonsense that I can't stand. So for that, you're here. Because if you were doing that, you wouldn't be here. So you're doing it right. Twitter, you got 400 followers on Twitter, and Instagram, 171. That's a decent number for a guy who just, started putting out some stuff, 53 videos, about a year ago. Let's first, tell us about you. Who's Nick?
Right, well, if you don't already know, my name's Nick. I live in a nice, sunny, not sunny at the moment, town of Southend, which is on the southeast coast of England or the UK. 38, I'll be 39 next month, so any cards, send them my way, because we can't go out. We're not allowed to go out. We're all in lockdown, so I'm going to be joining the lockdown birthday crew. Yeah, what is there to say, really? YouTube for me is a new thing, so I enjoy singing, if you hadn't noticed. And I like Disney, Star Wars, and Marvel. I'm just a geek.
Just a geek, he says. Just a geek. Cynthia, Candy Mom, welcome in, sweetheart. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it. Well, let's, that's the first person ever I've interviewed that's actually thrown his age out. So that's you're a first for that. Thank you for that. And like you said, send cards. I'm sure your mailing address is in your description of your channel, and if not, then go put it out there. If you're asking for cards, people need to know where to send them. It's good. I can bust chops with Nick a little bit because, again, Nick's been supporting for a while, so Nick knows how I am on Twitter and how I am with other channels. Tom Baker, always here. We're gonna change that to always here. Tom Baker, welcome in, buddy. Thanks for being here. I appreciate it. Everybody's saying hi to everybody. Let me ask you this then. Let's dig into YouTube real quick. Why did you start your channel? Actually, let me rephrase that. Let's go backwards, which shouldn't be backwards because I should ask this first. When did you start your channel?
So I started my channel back 2019. I think it was around about August, September time. End of August, beginning of September, I think. I'll have to double check it. But yeah, the reason I did start it is because I was watching a lot of YouTube anyway. And I thought, why not? How hard could it be? And then I did it. And I was like, this is ridiculously hard. And it was really weird. I mean, when I'm with Sam and when I'm with my daughter Lulu, it's easier because you can bounce off of people and get that interaction. But when you're talking to a camera on your own, you feel like a prize idiot. So it was getting used to that. Once you get used to it, it's sort of a second nature thing. But to start it off, it is really, really weird.
I am with you on that when you're by yourself thing, because God knows I've said it on stream a million times. I hate it. You can see it when I'm on stream alone that I hate it. You can see sweats, usually right around these corners right here. And I just start talking about nothing because, well, how do you just talk to yourself about anything? Amory, Roscoe Mothership, welcome in, dear. Thank you for being here. Hope everybody is well in your homestand. Thank you for popping in. Shared on Twitter and Facebook group. Let's share out. Carlos, Cynthia, thank you, dear. I appreciate it. Thank you for that. Candy Mom is great. Candy Mom is going. We're going to see Candy Mom on well, not on here, but we're going to see Candy Mom on Tuesdays in 2 weeks. We'll get to that towards the end of the stream, but look out for Candy Mom. She will be her first time on Disney World Freaks channel. But let's get back to you real quick. You said why, you said when, and you brought up, which leads to this, you said you were watching a lot of YouTube. Did you have any inspirational channels that gave you the inkling of saying, hey, I want to do this? Because I know what's on your channel, and everybody should go check out Nick's channel, see what's on there. It is a mix. I know we are a Disney channel. He doesn't have that much Disney stuff on there. And we're going to get into exactly what he has on his channel and why in a little bit. But if what's that? Did you have that inspirational channel? Somebody you were watching a lot said, I wanted.
I think what started it off was because we was going to Disney back in 2019. where we was obviously getting excited, we was watching a lot of the Disney stuff, saying, "Oh, right, so where we're going to go first? Are there any new things that we haven't seen from previous holidays?" So we was looking at people like Tim Tracker and the Walkway. We found Pippa and Pete when they were doing their bits. The Lodge guys, I don't know if you've heard of them. They've got quite a big following actually. I think they're
Oh,
30
they won't come up.
30,000 people. But they're regularly in Florida as well. So we was just basically, when you go in YouTube, you obviously have, if you've watched the Lodge guys, then you'll like this. And we were just going through all that sort of Disney stuff. And it's the travel days that I get excited about the most, watching people going on holiday, because you're like, oh, I'm there with you. I'm there with you.
Oh, and that's going to lead into one of my questions real soon, because I ask every international. All right, and since you led into that, before I start anything else, what's the big deal with Travel Day?
It's exactly that. We feel like we're going on holiday with them, so we're like, let's see if they do any of the same things we do when we go to the airport. So when you get there, you're like, right, we zoom through. Do they hang about in duty free? What do they buy? We just, as Brits, we're nosy. That's the be all and end all of it.
That is the best answer I've gotten. I'm always asking that question because I know I'm going to get the same answer from every Brit. I know I am. I know it because I have. It's been the same answer. Oh, we'd like to see how they did it. I'm looking for the wrong answer. I really am. I'm looking for somebody to come on here and be like, for a completely different answer. But what you just did there was perfect because I haven't gotten that yet. We are Brits. We are just nosy. That's awesome.
And that's the end of it. It's literally, we'll go in and go, oh, right. Oh, so they go and have breakfast first before they go shopping. Well, we might try that next time.
Right.
And people were just bounding ideas off of everyone else, and we see what fits.
I asked that because, again, big British following. I've spoken to many of you. I do now a show with some of you. And I respect everybody that comes and watch, and everybody I get along with. But it cracks me up how I've always seen it where, you can have a channel with 300 videos averaging 300 to 400 views. And then they go put out a travel day video and everybody comes out of their grandmother's basement to watch. It's 10,000 views. So I tried it. And Gaz, if you're here, Ninja watching, I respect the man. I love the man. He pretty much put me down on mine with all respect, but he did it in a good way. Yeah, I screwed mine up. I put mine together. It's got 200 something views. I put mine together and I forgot to add us arriving in Florida.
Trial and error. You're beginning to vlog.
I put a picture of the gate. I mean, there's a picture there. Go watch it. There's us do everything. It's the travel day, and then whatever. But no, I love it. It was great. I had to ask that because you led into it. Why the name NBYT? I'm assuming the N's for Nick.
Yes.
Okay.
So I was watching a lot of tech channels, and there was one specific tech channel. I hope he's not going to watch because it's tech channel, but his channel is ASBYT, and the first initials are his initials, and YT's YouTube. So I pinch that. So it's MB in my initials, YouTube vlogs. That's it.
There you go. Very simple. We love travel day video. Yeah, all you Brits love travel day videos. I know because I go look. I go watch. So I get it. It's not a nosy thing. It's the respectable answer, and I get it. You want to know how people do it. For the way I travel, driving, it is different for me. And even when we do fly, our airport's 20 minutes away. We get in the airport. It's a lousy hour wait before you get on a plane, and we fly down. It's a 2-hour flight. So it is a little more entertaining to see how the Brits do it because it is a 6, 7, 8-hour flight. It is a different style of airport. Ours is ranked number 1 in the country for small airports. It's very small.
But on the flip side of that, I think a lot of people, when they do fly, be it with Virgin or BA or Norwegian or whoever it is, if someone's bought a higher end ticket, so if they're flying first class, business class, we want to see what that is because we might never fly that.
Right.
So that's an added thing as well for Travel Day, like who they flying with and what class are they flying in. It's probably not a nice thing because you're like, oh, I'm never going to fly that, or oh, look at these show-offs. But it's something we're just nosy. This is something we enjoy to see. So we're like, I'm never going to fly business class, ever.
Right.
But I want to see what it's like because I'm never going to walk up the aisle to have a look because I'll get pushed back.
It's not bad. It's not bad. Disney World Free got to drop out of the chat to get some work done, but we'll keep playing to listen while we work. Have a great weekend. Danny, thank you. Say hello to everybody for me. I made sure to tag you because on everything I shared with Nick, because again, Nick's a singer. Nick's got some talent. A lot of his stuff is music, and that's why I want to make sure because of you guys being music by Positive Autism. I think you guys would like each other's company, each other's channels. So I wanted to make sure you guys got here. Roscoe chat just jumped on me. Where the heck am I? Cindy says, I love that Carlos has introduced us across the water. Yes, thank you. I'm the ambassador, I guess. No. I also like packing vlogs, getting tips, says Cynthia. Never even thought of that, packing vlogs.
You got pre-travel day.
I stopped packing like 9 months in advance. Let's put it this way. I usually pack, I don't want to waste time on that, but I usually pack the trip. When we get home from the trip, I'm already packed for the next one. And real quick, and this is why. I always buy certain clothes for travel. I don't wear it during the summer here. It's good Under Armour clothes that I like to wear in Disney. I buy it. So when we bring it home, we wash it. It goes right back in the suitcase. Yeah, I don't wear it all year. It gets put away, so I'll take it in the next trip. So yeah, I'm packed and ready to go as soon as we get home. Throw it in the washing machine and get ready to pack. Our Orlando Trevor Day is terrible. The sound is so bad at everything, and it got 2,000 views. Thanks for rubbing that in, Sarah and Robert. I appreciate it. This Our Dreams. There's my partner channel. What's going on, guys? Thanks for being here. They're going to be live from Epcot. They all thought Magic Kingdom. I don't know why. Even Suzanne this morning was like, thought they were going to no Epcot. Magic Kingdom is tomorrow. Epcot today, so they will be live from there. Go watch them right after us. Get right on over to This Our Dreams and get some Epcot into your life today. I have Carlos on my big screen. So cool, Cynthia. No, that is cool. Thank you for having me on a big screen. My own wife doesn't have me on a big screen. I don't know what's on in there. Disney Andy, what's going on? Thanks for popping in. Everybody's saying hello. Sean, you're never late. Here is you're here, man. That's all that matters. Hoping Kaz is feeling better. I stopped packing after a trip too, says Candy Mom. Want to make sure I didn't miss anybody. That's true. I should include Angela in there. So hello, Jeff and Angela. Yeah, Jeffala. Just say hi, Jeffala. That's what we do. Sean never late. Jeffala. Jeff and Angela. So let's get in. Let's before we get into anything Disney and everything, because again, you do have more music than anything on your channel. Why? What's the music thing with you?
Well, I started doing music at school. So when I was about 15, 16, I was in a band, but I was the drummer. So I'm a drummer by trade. So
really?
That's the first instrument I learned. I got told if you can drum, you can basically be in any band ever. So I started learning that. Then obviously I was getting a bit bored with being stuck at the back. So I picked up a guitar and started to learn that as well. So I'm okay at guitar. I won't say I'm the best, but I can hold a tune with that. And I think it was just 1 year I was out with friends. There happened to be karaoke. They'd put a song in for me just as a joke to see me squirm. And when I come off, actually, people enjoyed what I actually done. So I was like, okay then. And it just progressed from there. I just enjoy singing. Doesn't matter where I am or it doesn't matter who's about because I get a little bit nervous. But yeah, it just progressed from that age and it's been on and off ever since. And since I've been doing it for YouTube, that was really, really nerve-wracking putting that out. One, being a Disney song. Two, being a grown man doing a Disney song. Three, being a grown man doing a Disney song by a female. So, yeah, but I got a really, really good response from it, and everyone enjoyed it. And that's the main thing I get out of doing the music stuff, is when people enjoy it.
Right.
I don't do it for an ego thing to say, oh, look at me, I can sing, because there are millions of people on YouTube that are 10 times better than I am. And again, that's another thing that if I come across these people, I'm like, well, it just goes to show. You've got music out there at the moment that people listen to where people are getting paid millions of dollars or pounds or whatever, and they're rubbish. And then you go on YouTube and find someone that are getting completely overlooked, and they've got the voice of an angel. Not me, but the voice of an angel. And yeah, so it's gone from 15-year-old me playing in a band to now putting videos out on YouTube because people like it. I hope.
Oh, I know I like it. I've listened to a few of your songs. Again, we can't watch every. I say it about to everybody. You can't watch everything. You can't watch every video. So, but I have heard plenty, and I've spoken to plenty of people in our community that like what you do. Do you have? I don't know if you said it during what you were saying right there, but which song was that you sang? Because you said about a female singer.
Oh yeah, that was "Show Yourself" from Frozen.
Okay.
That was the first song that I put out
on YouTube.
Yeah.
Is that the one that? Let me ask you this: is that the one you want people to go? Because I asked this about it. What's the video you? If I tell everybody, hey, this is the one you got to go check out if you want to know Nick.
So
that's the one, or do you have a different one? Because now we're all going to go watch that one.
Well, that's got the most views because I think people weren't expecting. Well, the people that I follow that I've been talking to obviously didn't expect that I could sing. So they've seen that and gone, oh, bloody hell, sort of thing. And obviously because it's a male doing a female part, that's probably another sort of fishing rod.
I like singing female songs myself.
It's easier for me because my talking voice is nothing like my singing voice. I've got quite a deep talking voice, but when I sing, it's very high.
Yeah.
And there's certain notes that I can hit that others probably wouldn't.
Showing here, that would be an insult, but I'm assuming that again with you Brits and your words, so I'm assuming that the cracking voice means it's a good thing.
Yes, thank you. By the way,
because here you tell somebody, yeah, your voice is cracking, you got to crack. I'm like, oh well, I'll let you finish that, get into that story. Just let me welcome in Jeff Resendiz, CNL Wandering. What's going on? CNL Wandering will be the guest on Saturday Night Discussions today. 3 p.m. American time or Eastern Standard Time, 8 p.m. Their time. But go ahead. So which video besides that one will you tell? This is the one. Go watch this that you feel came out the best for you, even though it might not have the views. But if I want to tell people you really want to know Nick, this is the video I think you should go watch.
There's two that I'm quite proud that I've done. One of which is Tarzan, Phil Collins cover.
Okay.
I really enjoyed that one. I'm a big fan of Phil Collins anyway, so to have done that, I really enjoyed singing that one. But the one I'm most proud of because, well, one, there's hardly any harm. Well, there's no harmonies in it, so it was quite easy to do. But you could really run away with it. Was my Nightmare Before Christmas one, purely because it's more theatrical, so you've got to go that little bit more OTT with it to get the theatrics that Danny Elfman put in the film. So I prefer doing that one. But then on the flip side, you've got the non-Disney or movie ones like the pop ones. The recent one, Hallelujah, I enjoyed that. I love singing that one, and that's got loads of different harmonies in it. But I think that's the main thing I enjoy most is doing the harmonies and adding the layers. Because then it builds it up instead of how can I put it in you go to McDonald's, you just get plain hamburger. It tastes a bit boring, but then you add the lettuce and the tomato and the mayo, and it makes it a 10 times better burger.
Just not on a turkey sandwich. Not on a turkey sandwich. That's perfect, Jeff. If you're still in, it's an inside joke that's going to keep going for a long time, but. No, I understand. Well, I don't understand music that much, but I totally get what you're saying. I do. The closest, it's funny with my family, and again, I don't want to take away from anything we're doing here with getting to know you, but my older family. I don't know how to put this, but let's put it this way. In Portugal, my grandfather was a award-winning composer. Not a composer, a maestro. Yeah, composer. I mean, he did compose music, but a maestro, a band director. He's got streets and roads and bridges named after him. And unfortunately, my father left him, at a young age. So he doesn't even know, well, the man's passed away, but that family doesn't know we have family. So that's, but I like knowing my history of my family that we have that.
Yeah.
My sister can play piano. My sister learned how to play piano, played it very well. I don't know if she still can, but as in school, she played piano. But that's it. The rest of us, and I try putting my children in it. My daughter's a dancer. That comes close to music because you hear the music, you dance. But the rest of us, forget it. We have no,
I'd love to be able to play piano. My daughter can play piano. And
I love that.
That
is, I tell my wife all the time that is the one instrument. I guess maybe because of my sister, always being at my grandmother's house, listening to her play. My grandmother paid thousands of dollars for this piano just to have in the house for her to play. I think maybe because of that, I fell in love with the sound of piano. And I always wish one of my kids would do it. My oldest daughter tried. I think she took 6 lessons and said, "Forget it, this ain't for me." So, yeah, but we all love to sing in the shower, but it's weird. Now, and to get away from that story real quick, but it's going to lead me into this. Do you have any history in music in your family, or is it? Do you know of your parents, your grandparents, uncles, somebody?
I wouldn't say we have a history of musicians, but I know the family do like to sing. So anytime there's a karaoke, everyone's up, everyone will have a go. Yeah, I don't. But as a musical family, no. But karaoke wise, when there's parties and stuff, everyone will get up and have a sing song.
My audio is really bad. All right, hold on. Did that help any? Can you hear me, Nick?
Yep.
All right. My sound is pretty bad too, coming from the phone. So I wanted to use the headphones, and I think Suzanne's watching. I told her I need to go get new headphones. I need to get a whole new setup because I have an expensive mic here that I bought that runs to the computer. But I don't know. Is the sound better? Your speakers rubbing against your jacket, that's getting it crackling. Yeah, it's possibly that's what it was. But I heard everything you said, and I was going to say, yeah, we all like to sing karaoke. Fill this up with different stuff besides coffee, and I'll get up and sing too karaoke for you. College your speakers. No, okay, I saw that. Everybody's complaining about my audio. That's all good. I think we fixed that. I hope we fixed that. I saw your wife made a comment. You'll be in my heart, Tarzan. He smashed it. And Sean says, go watch your question and answer. Your Q&A.
There's about 5 because I was really struggling with content on the first lockdown.
Much better. Yeah, all right. I'm just going to have to sit like this so I can hear Nick because for some reason the sound's crappy off of my phone, and this phone's pretty much brand new. What are we in? 28 minutes in. Guys, if you haven't hit the like button yet, I'd appreciate it. We got a steady 14 people in here. Share us out. Let's get more people watching. I know it's Saturday morning. I know somebody is live this morning from the parks, but we all run on dual devices. I know Nick's live right now doing all 4 parks today. God bless him for that. It's going to be cool to watch him do that. But, let's get people in here. Let's get them all watching. Let's get everybody up Saturday morning. Will you do a duet, says Sean?
Yeah. If anyone wants to come and do a duet, then yeah, we'll pick a song and I'll do my bit. Send it over. You do your bit, and we'll try and mix it up.
I think Sean's offering the service.
Do it. Just do it.
I almost spit up my coffee there. I don't even know if Sean can sing, but I'm just whatever. Let's get Sean singing right now. That'd be great.
Well, go and have a look at his the Christmas carpool karaoke.
That's right. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, you want to talk about somebody sweating while he's singing? That was me, and I was hammering down the highway too. Surfbone, what's going on, John? Welcome in. Thanks for being here, buddy. Appreciate it. Thanks for popping in. All right, let's get in. 29 minutes. Wow.
Disney. You like Disney. I know you like Disney. You follow a lot of Disney channels. How many times have you been to Disney World?
It's 6 or 7.
Really?
Yes.
And see, that shocks me. It really does. And I'm going to tell you why it shocks me. Because we were talking off stream. You have like no content on your channel about Disney. Here I'm thinking you've been once, twice, 7 times.
I really did, and I've said this to Sam and maybe a couple of other people that I've started following. I feel like an imposter because I've been invited into groups and chats and stuff like that, and they're all like Disney vloggers, and I'm like, I've got no Disney stuff at all. So
Right.
it always feels like I'm sort of treading on the toes of people that are trying to do all this Disney content, and I'm like, hi.
Hi,
So,
I'm the singer, MPYT Vlogs. I'm that boy band. No, I'm joking. Carlos and Nick duet. No, me sing. Nah, I sing better. I tell everybody I sing better in Portuguese than English. So if you want to do a multi language stream, maybe. No, not even close. Would I ever do that? Ian, what's going on? Narrative Escapes. 7 times. When was your first and when was your last?
First time was in 93.
Okay.
So I was only about
A teenager.
12. No, I was 10, just over 10.
Oh.
And the last time was 2019 with Sam, Lou, and my parents and my sister.
Nice. DVC member?
No.
Don't say it that way. You might offend a lot of people. Hold on.
Not in a bad way. If I had the money, then yes, definitely. But I haven't got that sort of money laying about to get DVC, unfortunately.
Now, how old's your daughter?
She's 15.
15. So she's been a couple of times for you guys too. So
no, 2019 was her first time.
First time was 2019 for her too. What's the wow, I just lost track of myself. Do you have any traditions when you guys go to Disney?
Well, for me and Sam and Lou, that was our first holiday to Florida together. So the times that I've gone have been with family. So I just go with the flow when I was with family because I haven't had to sort of be the lead. My parents done that. I was just there for the ride, basically.
Right.
But going in 2019, it was a bit different. So traditions, no, I think we still sort of, because thankfully my parents paid for it all. So we were really lucky in that sense. So it was like, we'll just turn up and we'll just go with it. So yeah, I don't think we had any traditions really.
I saw maybe 1, maybe 2 videos on your channel from Disney. Do you have stuff recorded that you could put out there?
Not enough. No, they were really, really short videos, mainly to test out because I bought a DJI Osmo Pocket while I was out there, and it was mainly just to test that out. Hadn't any idea about how I would start to do a vlog. So it was like pretty much tourist type. Oh, look at that. Oh, look at that. And so it's point and shoot, no talking. So I'm like, I'm not putting that because people will get bored stupid of that.
Listen, it can't be any worse than some of the stuff I've put out, man. So it might not be a bad idea. Ian says, haha, an imposter is how I feel, as my big Disney period was 97 to 07. Haven't been since. Yeah, you know what happens with a lot of channels, a lot of people. You go and then all of a sudden something happens and you don't get back. But you still have that love for Disney. And Ian, I know you had asked about coming on my show, so if you want, just reach out and we'll talk about setting up a day or something, a date for you to come on. I'm bumbling right now on Disney questions because I don't have any content that I can go back to and see your videos. So yeah. It's hard. And I don't want to ask you the Disney questions because that is at the end. So, and now knowing that you've been 6, 7 times, I don't feel bad about those questions. But, and no traditions really, but where, I can ask this, where was do you stay on site or off site?
Off site.
Off site?
I've never stayed on site ever.
Okay, well, we're going to delete that question real quick. I'm going to steal this all from discussions. Do you rent a car or do you do transportation?
Again, I've always gone with family, so my dad's always driven. So we just go and. But I think if we was to ever go back, we'd have to do transportation because neither of us drive.
Okay.
Yeah. So I think if we was to stay off site, then it'd probably be a lot of Ubers and Lyfts. If it was on site, it makes it a little bit easier because you've got the shuttle service.
Yeah, that is true. We love you, Nick, even if you do support the Spurs. Oh, well, then you'd get along with Disney Dan very well. Nothing wrong with the Spurs. I am a Liverpool fan myself, Scouts, as you know that. But
Well,
hey,
if you would have watched that match the other night, you'd have plenty to say about the Spurs.
no, you're right. I didn't even know they played. I'll be honest with you. It's been crazy here ourselves, but
That's the problem, Carlos. They didn't play. They were rubbish.
Oh well. What other travel do you guys do? Have you been to Disneyland Paris?
No, but we've penciled it in. We really want to try and get that done next year, if not the year after, obviously depending on the travel restrictions that's going on at the moment.
Right.
But yeah, this sooner rather than later, hopefully.
Let me welcome this guy in. Look at this guy. According to Shep, good morning, sir. Thank you for popping in. I appreciate it, Shep. Everybody, well, you all know Shep, and if you don't, go check him out. According to Shep, Shep might be on. We never know. He can be on. He might not be on, but he's normally on Saturdays at 9:30 our time. So go check out Shep. He does the late night hangouts. Great time, great laughs. He's gotten me into a lot of trouble with my wife. She's gotten over all of it, thank God. Once she got to know him personally. So go check out Shep. He should be on tonight at 9:30, unless otherwise. Go check him out. He's also one quarter of This and That on Wednesdays. Definitely go check them out as well. Your wife says we will be planning DLP for 2022. That's her plans.
Oh yeah, then.
What other travel have you do you like to travel?
If we can, then we will. Obviously, money's a big obstacle. If you've probably seen the other vlogs, I'm always talking about that we've only just moved to Southend. This is only our second year in Southend because we used to live more inner London.
Yep.
But yeah, it's because we're trying to do the house up at the moment and renovate and do all things like that. Money's a little bit tight. But if we can, once the restrictions have lifted, we may try and do some more weekends away, be it in this country or if we can. Not that we want to go onto the continent in a minute because the EU are being a little bit nasty, but we can go Spain or Portugal or France or any of those sort of places with sun.
I'm not laughing at you. I'm just laughing at my buddy, my lawyer here. My own attorney is he's every YouTube Disney Channel's attorney. James Ryan. Yeah, don't blame Shep for troubles with Suzanne. You do that quite well on your own. Good morning. Yes, good morning to you, James. And you are correct. You are totally correct there. Yes, I do well on my own, get myself in trouble. That little comment right there, but it just got me in trouble. Let me get into this. Collections. I got to ask everybody collections. Do you collect anything? Are you a collector of any, particularly Dennis? Who the heck's Dennis? Disney, but Legos.
Back when I first met Sam, I really wanted to start collecting lightsabers, which is under the Disney umbrella, being that it's Star Wars. So I wanted to start collecting lightsabers, but it is quite expensive to do. I have got two, if you can just about see them there.
Yeah.
So I've got Luke Skywalker's lightsaber and Yoda's lightsaber. If I can get more for the collection, I will. But again, because of the money being tight and we're putting it into the house, I've got no need to buy stuff like that at the moment because we really want to live nice in a nice house.
That's the way to make me feel like really bad,
Trust me, if I had the chance to just go and spend stuff
this right here is some people's mortgage. And now I'm not even going to turn the camera to the other crap that's to the other side.
But yeah,
Uh,
I'd say anything with Star Wars on, be it even like a keyring or a picture or anything like that, they'll probably pick it up. We've got 3 pictures for Star Wars downstairs in our living room. So they're hanging up. I've got other pictures that are waiting to go up, but I don't want to swamp this area and make it look too cluttered.
yeah. What are you saying? Wow. Nick's put me down twice in the last like 32 seconds.
I'm trying to beat Pete's record for when he was putting you down. So.
Yeah. Oh no, Pip. I mean, Pete just literally said I suck at what I do. So, hey, it is what it is. But if anybody's wondering what he's talking about, go watch the interview with Broadway's Away. Pete, in not so many words, literally just said, if Carlos can do this awful thing, maybe any of us can do it. No, I like Pete. Pete's great. And it was probably one of the best lines I've had on the show. You know what? You brought up 40 minutes in. You brought up Star Wars and Marvel. I know you have that in your bio on Twitter and everything. You are a big Star Wars and Marvel fan. Which one is first?
Oh,
which one is better? And if you know me, you know which answer to say because
Star Wars.
Of course, because I don't even know Marvel, so I can't.
Yeah, I would say Star Wars because it's my first love.
Yeah,
because I've had that since I was growing up. But Marvel, what they've done recently is nothing short of amazing. And I think not that I'd ever want them to, but if they was to revisit Star Wars now and redo the original trilogy in today's sort of, it would be phenomenal.
You think so?
Yeah.
Do you? I mean, you're touching on a subject there that a lot, that's split 50-50. So I'm gonna. Do you want to? Let me ask you this way: do you honestly think it would be? And think, how I'm just gonna put it out there, but you think it'll be better than the original trilogy? And I get it, 1970s and now, actors from then, actors from now. I know there's a big difference, but as a Star Wars fan, do you honestly think if they redid the original 3, it would be better?
Cinematically, yes.
Okay.
But for when Star Wars first came out in the 70s, it was brand new. It was like creating a new genre, really. Right. I know you've had Flash Gordon and stuff like that.
I love Flash Gordon.
Yeah, but no, I don't think they'd had anything exciting-wise like that ever.
Right.
In film. It was sort of bordering on Beatlesque. It become that big that people were, you've just got to see, there's the Star Wars celebration that they do every year. It is like the Beatles coming to town. When people go there, it's like a 4-day event purely on Star Wars, nothing else. And then you've got little conduits that are breaking off here, there, and everywhere, and things that are loosely attached to Star Wars, and we will class it as Star Wars because of that. And it just grows and grows and grows. So I'd say if they was to redo it now, it'd look as good as most of the Marvel films out because of the technology and the way they film stuff. Right. And the locations.
We all know the cinematographic of it would be amazing. What computers can do these days. But I'm saying in the sense of a Star Wars fan.
No.
I think myself, I would still turn to the original 3 over a new one. I still do it now. Yeah. The last 3 that came out can be on TV, and I'll be like, oh, it's on. All right, let's watch something else. If New Hope is on, I'm gonna sit there and watch A New Hope. It's just one of those things. Melissa Mouse Talk, welcome in. Good morning. How are you, dear? Thank you for popping in. It wouldn't be better Star Wars, and to some extent, Empire would like the moon landing with talent. With the talent that came together, says Ian. That's very well said. Yes. It'd be interesting to see what would happen if they put Kevin, I'm going to try to pronounce his last name, Feige, in charge of Lucasfilm. No, if you got to put somebody in charge of Lucasfilm,
Kevin Feige is now producing the new Star Wars films. So he's got input on all the new Star Wars stuff that's coming out.
No, you gotta put Favreau in charge of Star Lucasfilms, and we'll be
Oh
awesome.
yeah. I think Kathleen Kennedy's had her date.
Oh yeah,
She needs to go.
You want to save money, Chapek? You cheap something? Go, just fire her. We got 44 minutes. We got to get to our other questions. Let me ask you this: do you have any goals for your channel? Have you set any goals? Do you? I know you're doing this for fun. You like putting stuff out there, but in your mind, do you have any goals for your channel?
I mean, without sounding pretentious, everyone wants to reach that 1,000
Not
subscribers.
Not wrong with saying it. I said it a million times.
Because of the monetization, unless you're putting the decent enough content out to get 1 million views every month, you're not going to get paid much. So when you sit there and sort of peel back to the bare bones of it, I do it because it's a hobby. So goal-wise, if I reach that goal, brilliant. If I don't, not the end of the world. I'm still got a full-time job that I've got that pays my bills, so I'm not really fussed. But goal-wise for the channel, I don't know. In all fairness, I know I put a goal video out, but I didn't want to make it channel orientated because there are no goals that I want to reach. I mean, I've reached the 100 mark where I now can do lives, which helps. But then I found out I could do lives beforehand by using third-party apps. So, yeah, there are no goals. If people want to come and watch and subscribe and stick around and they enjoy what I do, brilliant. If you don't, I'm not going to be offended by it. So,
Right.
Yeah.
That's a good answer. There's nothing to be ashamed of saying. You have a goal for your channel. Even if you said, I want 1 million followers and this is why I'm doing it. That's fine. That's your intentions. There's nothing wrong with it. I said it 1 million times. Get to 1,000 followers and 4,000 watch hours. I've done it. So but again, even if I didn't, I'd still be here interviewing you and the next person next week and the person after that. So, yeah. I have reached the end of pretty much everything I wrote. We're going to get to our rapid Disney questions.
How rapid you want?
I don't know why. I don't even know why I call it rapid fire, because we sit here and I just ask you and you give me answers, whatever. Not like we're on a time frame. But you know what? Before I do that, let me just do something real quick. No, that's not what I want. That's not what I want. Before I do that, bear with me for a second because I don't even know where it is anymore. What's going on? I want to say something first. Don't forget Thursday. It would have been nice if I moved Nick's banner, but we're going to leave it there because you can see it. Don't forget Thursdays. I've been doing new shows and a collaboration with Saturday Night Discussions. It goes live every Thursday at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 9 p.m. in the UK. It's all Disney topic. That's all we talk about. It's stuff that I used to do on the Saturday morning shows with other channels. But now we're just doing it in collaboration with them, and I still bring guests in. Last week, we were talking about, wow, I already forgot. Well, not last week, this past Thursday, we were talking about our favorite Disney resorts. This coming Thursday, we will be talking about Disney's buffets and family styles. We forgot to list family styles, but Disney buffets is going to be the topic this coming week. So make sure you check that out. Thursdays, 4 p.m. on my channel. I know it runs on both channels, but I am going to ask you to come watch on mine. But if you are watching on Discussions, that's just as good. Next week, next Saturday, Vicky from Tinker Tales will be on our channel, so don't miss that. Next Saturday will be Vicky. And then Tuesday, don't know why I picked this thumbnail, but Tuesday, just our normal hangouts, Disney Friends and Shenanigans. I remember this photo. That's why I picked it, because that's what I was doing when I took this photo. I was hanging out with friends at the upstairs from the Coke restaurant store. So come hang out with us on Tuesdays if you don't mind. It'd be nice. Thank you for that. We are back. I want to make sure I got that in before everybody started leaving. Let's get to questions. Disney questions. I've asked every guest that comes on gets these set of questions. Here and there, I changed a few. Come along when we go, Ian. I don't know where Sean's going, but he's telling Ian to go with him. That was a typo. I have a lot of typos. Or was that Melissa's typo? I don't know what was going on there, but let's get this going. Favorite Disney park?
Hollywood Studios.
Hollywood Studios. Why? I'm gonna ask you why.
I like the 1940s feel of it all. It's
Good
like
answer.
the old school cinema,
Nice.
where cinema was basically born. And most of the rides there I really enjoyed. And now Galaxy's Edge has now opened. I can't wait to get back.
You ever been?
No.
Yeah, this last trip was my first time too, and well, it's an experience. Thanks for the reminder, Carlos. You have just reminded us that we have not watched Thursday yet. I was super tired and fell asleep at Sarah. I missed Disney Springs, says Samara. Favorite ride?
Tower of Terror.
Really?
Sam would say otherwise. She hates it, as does Lulu. She hates it as well.
Well, what's Sam's favorite ride?
She likes Hulk in Universal Studios.
Okay, but we're not a Universal channel, so favorite Disney ride.
I don't know. I don't think she's.
You don't know?
Give her one. No.
Sam, throw in the comment. What's your favorite Disney ride? What's Lulu's favorite ride?
I think she likes Hulk as well.
Oh my God, with this Universal, can you get away? Oh, man.
I'll have words.
Favorite Disney attraction, and what I mean by that is, of course, anything that's not really movable. Fireworks, shows, parades. Favorite Disney attraction.
I'm going to be really controversial here. I've got no time for fireworks.
Same here. There's nothing controversial. We can get our backlash for it, but I'm with you. Go ahead.
I'd say once you've seen one firework display, you've seen them all. So, attraction-wise, probably the Star Wars one, where I missed the one that they used to project on the Chinese theatre.
Yeah,
which is what is Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway.
yes.
So I missed that, but we did catch where they walk all the stormtroopers and the First Order stormtroopers with Captain Phasma up the main drag.
Yep.
And then onto the stage. We managed to catch that, which I thought was brilliant.
But you never saw the screen show live.
No, we missed that.
The projection. Yeah, it's really cool. It really is. I myself is Phantasmic, but I'm with you on the fireworks. I'd like to see them all once, but once you've seen it, I don't have to watch it every night that we're in Disney. It's one of those deals. I'm looking forward to the new one at Epcot. I will see it, of course, on streams, and when I'm there, I will see it once live. But I can say this: Illuminations we saw once. Once we saw live, and that was it. And it's like, all right, good. Yeah.
I think that the last fireworks I see at any Disney park was back in 93. And I haven't seen them since.
Aerosmith for both of us, says Sam. Nice answer.
Oh,
there you go.
Yeah,
there you go. I know it's not like Disney doesn't have roller coasters. This Hulk thing. Oh my God.
But I absolutely hated Aerosmith because I come off it feeling like absolute rubbish.
Yeah,
I felt really
me and my
restricted.
daughter. Yeah, me and my daughter ride it a lot. But after I'm going to say it after the second time, I don't want to ride it anymore because I do come off. It bangs you around a little bit.
Yeah, it was more a case of when we'd queued up for it. We got into and when we got into the car and the thing come down, I was like, "What am I doing? I don't do these rides. Why am I here?" And then before I knew it, I was upside down.
Kershaw's Adventures, welcome in. Thanks for late making cookies. That's all right. Oli deserves his cookies. Make the cookies, buddy. As long as you popped them in, I appreciate that, and you do plenty. Thank you for popping in. I appreciate it. Right now, there's 18 wonderful people still here watching. Thank you for that, guys. Thank you for popping in. I know you haven't stayed on any Disney resort, so I'm going to ask it this way. Favorite Disney resort you'd love to stay at?
Grand Floridian for me.
Really have you visited any resorts? Do you go visit the resorts? No resort. So Grand Floridian for you.
Yeah.
Okay. Favorite Disney restaurant? Could be quick service, could be table service. We all have our own choosings.
I don't think we've actually gone to any, but I really want to try the one in Japanese Pavilion. I'm not sure what it's called, but
the hibachi one.
I think that's what it's called.
Yeah, the
teppanyaki. I love anything Japanese.
Nice.
So just to see sort of how it's built inside, not even for the food, just to have a nose inside. Again, we're nosy Brits.
Carol Karki, welcome in. Thank you for being here. And Aerosmith is only because it's essentially the only serious coaster in Disney. yeah, I guess. Favorite, I guess, favorite thing you've eaten at Disney, and not snack, because we'll get into that. 22 wonderful people popping in right now. Thank you.
I remember going to what's the Irish bar in Disney Springs?
Well, it's skipping my mind right now, but I know what you're saying.
Yeah, I think it was on one of our last days before we was traveling back. It was just like, oh, we're hungry, let's go and have something. And I had a burger in there, and it was absolutely amazing.
Good. Oh my God, it's escaping my mind right now, the name of that restaurant. Favorite snack?
Churro.
Really?
Yeah, I love them. Absolutely love a churro.
It just doesn't sit well with me. It doesn't. It doesn't. Favorite Disney drink? Doesn't have to be alcoholic. And you Brits can go ahead and say Fanta, because we all know the soda in England sucks. So
I'd probably go back to the first time I ever went. It's not even a Disney drink. I just went there and found out about Mountain Dew, and I was like, "Oh my God, what is this?"
It's a Raglan. Tina says Raglan Road. Thank you, Tina. I appreciate
Raglan
that.
Road, that's it, yeah.
Raglan Road. See, that's a perfect answer. I love the answer. It doesn't have to be the explosion margarita from such and such. No,
Yeah.
listen. You came over. You found Mountain Dew. You love Mountain Dew. That's the favorite thing.
It was the color of it.
Perfect.
I'm like, what is this?
Yes.
And then I took a sip, and I was probably hyper for the next fortnight.
Mountain Dew is way too sugary for me, and I've given up soda. I never liked Mountain Dew. It is just way too much for me, but I get that. I did see somebody else pop in. There he is, the Baker family. Sorry they're late. No problem, Baker family. Thank you for popping in. They will be a guest of mine coming up real soon. Like
Carlos, my battery is going to die on my camera, so I'm trying to quickly log in.
Oh, yeah, and we're coming up to the time anyway. We're going to get this going. Two more questions. We're going to go right now. Favorite Disney movie?
It's a difficult one. Monsters Inc.
Nice. I like that. Me too. In favorite Disney song?
Tarzan one that I covered.
And that is your questions. I'm trying to. House of Blues was such a great night. Food was great and vibe. His phone's about to die, so if he disappears, the Lapu Lapu from Mickey Scouse's Raglan Road. Everybody's giving answers. So, Nick, I'm going to do this real quick. I'm going to give you the screen. Let everybody know who you are, where they can find you before the camera dies.
There. So, youtube.com, MBYT Vlogs. You can find me over on Twitter at MBYT Vlogs, and Instagram is Back to Front Vlogs MBYT.
That is that. That is Nick. Everyone, thank you for popping in. We're going to end this a couple of minutes early because Nick's phone's about to die. We're all having issues this morning. That's all right. Cooks of Dublin, Ian says, Sean says to Ian, guys, thank you everybody for popping in. Right now, there's 22 wonderful people here watching. If you've got in here late, go back, watch the replay. It helps me. The views help me, of course. The thumbs up. Don't forget the thumbs up. Please give the thumbs up. It tells me that you like what I'm doing. It's about me. The thumbs up, give me, and no offense to that guy, but if you go watch my rant and everything else I'm talking about, everybody knows what I'm talking about. This is what I'm doing. Give me a thumbs up if you like what I am doing, please. I appreciate it. Besides that, the Baker family is here. I just wanted to get real quick. Baker family, you're coming up real soon. There you are. On the 28th. It's going to be on a Sunday. But everybody, watch the replay. And as soon as we're off, go over to Dis Our Dreams. Tell them Carlos sent you over, Nick sent you over. They are going to be at Epcot. Go see if he has lost Luke. If you don't know who Luke is, go watch a couple of streams ago from Dis Our Dreams. You'll find out who Luke is. Go see if he lost Luke. Besides that, everybody, stay healthy. I'm going to go to this device to end the screen. Stay healthy. Stay positive. Love you all. We will see you Tuesday. Bye-bye.